the baby snap. I'm twins. Hi, I'm Kai. This is Mommy. This is Kai. Whoa. What happened? This is my hair.
You like it?
Like that. I like it. We go so Daddy. I'm gonna make a video.
What's good, fam? It's Asia, and today I'm going to show you how I wash Aubrey and Kylie's hair. They are so much bigger now, so I felt like it was time for an update. So today we're going to be using Uniqurl, which is our go-to collection. This is the Aloe collection, girl, and I actually tried this out on my own hair first prior to trying it out on the twins' hair. This is a clip from the video that I created back in February, which is available on Instagram. I'm more than happy to share it with you guys here on YouTube. If you're interested, just let me know in the comment box below. But in a nutshell, I love the products, so I use them on the twins now. So we start off by rinsing their hair first, and this is just to work with wet, damp hair. I feel like that's the easiest to detangle. So I wet their hair and I separate it into two sections. Now, this cleansing shampoo that I'm going to be using is very moisturizing, so I feel comfortable detangling their hair with shampoo. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really a moisturizing shampoo. It feels good in their hair, so I feel comfortable finger detangling while I have it in their hair. So once I've added that to their hair, I just begin to use my smoothing techniques by using the palm of my hand and raking my fingers through to loosen any tangles and to begin the process of defining their curls. And this really just helps to make sure that the brush glides through their hair better. So once I have a nice lather going on, I'll go ahead and rinse that out. And again, I just like to keep their hair elongated, so I'm making sure to pull the hair and tug the hair gently and just rinsing out their hair from roots to ends. Next, I move on to the deep conditioner. Now, these products smell amazing, girl, and the smell lasts until you wash their hair again. So I usually go 2.5 to 3 weeks and their hair smells bomb. This right here smells amazing, and I like to apply it from the roots of their hair to the ends of their hair. I love this because it gives their hair a lot of slip, and it also does an excellent job at moisturizing their hair and giving them a nice base to begin with for their style. So I detangled this week with my Brush with the Best Felicia Leatherwood brush, and as you can see, I go vertical and then I brush horizontally. Brushing vertically allows me to get rid of the tangles a lot easier, and you can see Kylie's not tripping, like it doesn't hurt her at all. So this method works really great for us. Finger detangling and then following up with a brush going vertically and then horizontally, it does the best, and they don't lose hair, you know, only shed hair, no breakage, so it's really effective. Once I've detangled, then I'll go ahead and twist up each section, and after I'm done, I'll put on a shower cap. Now, before I did Kylie's hair, I had already did Aubrey's hair, so the whole time I was washing Kylie's hair, Aubrey's was processing. So now that I'm done with Kylie, I'm going to go ahead and rinse Aubrey's hair out, and Kylie's hair will process, and I'll leave it on for 30 minutes. So now I'm going to rinse as cold as I can. Sometimes they let me go really cold. Other times they're like, it's too cold, mommy. So I just go as cold as I possibly can. Or I'll do warm and then do a quick cold shot. Once I've rinsed it out, I dry their hair with a t-shirt, and now it's Kylie's turn. So Kylie, I felt like taking her twist out. Sometimes I'll do that just to make sure that I get all the product out. This isn't mandatory. You can rinse pretty well without removing the twist, but since I knew that she was the person who I was going to be doing their hair first, I went ahead and removed her twists. As you can see, she was crying. She was not having it, but I like to wring their hair out, and I use a t-shirt just to make sure I don't dry their hair out. You can also use a microfiber towel. So now it's time to do her hair. I always have a spray bottle on hand because I like to do their hair while it's damp, and their hair does tend to dry pretty quickly, and just because I'm doing two heads, you know, it's gonna take a minute. So I start off by sectioning off this front section. This is going to be their bang, and most of the time they give me a really hard time with parting, but when I detangle well, it's a lot easier to do and they're not fussy. And again, I have that tablet in hand, so she's watching Happy Feet. You guys can't see it, but that's what helps them to chill out. So next I move on to the Uniqurl In Detangling Styler. This is an all-in-one detangler, styler, and leave-in, which I love. It has a balm consistency and it's easy to distribute throughout the hair. As you can see, it's detangling really easily. Like, I had no struggle and Kylie's not tripping, and that's what we want on wash day, okay? So then I move on to the hair oil, which also smells good. All of these products have the same exact smell, which really helps the hair to stay fresh smelling until you wash it again, which I love. And I focus the oil directly on the ends of their hair since that's where the dryness tends to happen first on their head. Next, I began flat twisting. Now, I choose to flat twist their hair because they have like braid bumps when I do braids. I find flat twists don't apply a lot of stress on their hair. And also, I can get 2.5 to 3 weeks of wear out of this style. So for this style, I actually do 3 twists on the bottom layer of the bang. You know, I part it into 2 sections, and then above that I do 3 to 4 twists, sometimes 5, kind of just depending on how many it takes. But I do 2 layers for the bang, and then that bottom layer I just continue around the perimeter of her head. And this is what it looks like once I've pretty much twisted up all of the back and the sides of her hair. So I just continue to follow the same method around their head. I like this style a lot. The girls like it too. They love beads. So I will be adding beads to this style as well. And I find that this lasts a really good amount of time. To maintain it, all I do is have them sleep on a satin crib sheet, which I handmade for them. And it just keeps their hair from losing moisture, and it also prevents breakage as well. So this is a completed style, and now we're going to move on to the beads. So I like to use a bobby pin to bead their hair. All you got to do is put the ends of the hair through the middle of the bobby pin and then fold it across and put the beads on the bobby pin and push them up. Then I secure it with the rubber band. I make sure to stretch the rubber band first, and then I just wrap it around as many times as I can, making sure to twist as I wrap it around. And yeah, girl, that's it. You just keep going. I like to do about 3 beads per twist just to keep the number of beads low since they're still really young. And this is the completed style. I did the same thing on Aubrey's hair, and yeah, they just love their beads so much. This is a really easy hairstyle to do. So let me know if you guys have any questions or requests as far as videos from the twins, and I will catch you loves in my next video. Bye.